Good day everyone, take your seats, settle down.
Thank you. Today we will be learning about SCP-4237. A few of you will remember the British winter of 2009. Well, it was this anomaly that caused it. A thank you to the Council and Administrators, and let's get started. Description: SCP-4237-1 is a structure of anomalous make built within the mountain of Ben Nevis, Scotland. The structure is 575 metres tall and composed of a steel alloy able to withstand rapid temperature fluctuations. The age of the structure is unknown, though radiometric samples place it at around 2.6 million years old. The structure also contains an anomalous device capable of weather manipulation, including extreme temperatures and conditions such as blizzards, thunderstorms, tornadoes and heat waves. SCP-4237-1 also functions as the containment cell for SCP-4237-2. SCP-4237-2 is an anomalous humanoid female of indeterminate age. Biological samples taken during initial discovery place the subject at around 45 years of age. Records collated from within 4237-1 were translated from Scottish Gaelic and placed the subject at over 115,000 years old. The subject's body displays multiple differences from the expected appearance from joint Homo sapiens and Homo neanderthalensis DNA, including dark blue skin, naturally orangey-brown teeth, and a height of 36.73 meters. The subject is also missing their left eye, with skin having grown over the socket. The cause for this has yet to be determined, as no scarring has been observed. SCP-4237-2 is only to be contacted during the coronation procedure, with approval from the head researcher assigned to SCP-4237. During an abdication procedure, the subject is not to be contacted unless agreed upon by the site director and head researcher. SCP-4237-2 is only capable of conversing in Scottish Gaelic, has a natural body temperature of -49 degrees Celsius, and is the source of SCP-4237-1's anomalous weather manipulation. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-4237 is the joint designation for both 4237-1 and 4237-2. SCP-4237 is to be manned at all times by a standard maintenance crew, as well as a research team. No less than 4 members of the research team must be fluent in Scottish Gaelic, and it is encouraged that junior researchers posted to SCP-4237 undertake efforts to learn Scottish Gaelic. Classes are provided on site. Starting immediately after the end of the summer solstice, Procedure 4237 coronation is to be enacted. The temperature of the structure is to be kept above a minimum of -32 degrees Celsius and below a maximum of -17 degrees Celsius, using the heating elements installed on 4237-1. A gradual increase in snow production is permitted via 4237-1, in line with acceptable levels for the season around the area of Ben Nevis during the procedure. Starting immediately after the end of the winter solstice, Procedure 4237 abdication is to be enacted. The temperature of the structure is to be kept below a maximum of -54 degrees Celsius. A mixture of heating elements and coolant is to be used within the structure to maintain an acceptable temperature. Addendum 4237 Sovereign. If Procedure 4237 coronation is not carried out successfully, a sovereign event will occur. An immediate warning is to be sent to all SCP sites in the Northern Hemisphere Priority 1. Evacuations are to be initiated from all population centres north of the 45th parallel north. All evacuees are to be transported directly south below the 45th parallel north. During a sovereign event, the local temperature around Ben Nevis and nearby geography will rapidly plummet to -73 degrees Celsius and will cause rapid heavy snowfall, glacier formation, and rapid generation of permafrost. The effect will travel outward from Ben Nevis, and it is estimated that it would take 33 days to encompass the northern hemisphere above the 45th parallel. If unimpeded, this would result in a GK-class climate inversion event, where over 15% of the human population would require relocation around the globe, and secondarily, a broken masquerade scenario. Site 143 recovered logs. Recovered logs from Site 143's black box detail a breach of containment by SCP-4237-2 during the winter of 2009 to 2010. While the secrecy of the Foundation was maintained, the effect on Scotland, and by extension the rest of the British Isles, was disastrous. As a direct result of this breach, 25 civilian lives and the lives of 18 Foundation personnel were lost. On the 15th of December 2009 at 5 in the morning, Site-143 experienced a rapid decrease in temperature. The temperature dropped to -41°C before the heating elements activated. The heating elements failed due to a mechanical fault, and the temperature plummeted to a further -63°C. At this point, the automated systems declared a containment breach, the commencement of a sovereign event, and transmitted warnings to sites 37, 61, 88, and 114. Upon commencement of the automated warning, MTF Unit Sigma-17, Blackwatch Brigadiers, was alerted and deployed from monitoring station Red Hill. Incident Log 4237 Alpha. 15th of December 2009, 5 in the morning. Helmet cameras power on from multiple squad members as they embark onto an APC. Glimpses of outside weather show it deteriorating rapidly, with heavy snowfall already in effect.
Mic check's all good. Command, this is Red Team. We're on the move. How copy? Over.
Loud and clear, Red Leader. SCP-4237-2 is currently moving north-northeast at around 12.5 miles per hour.
The engine of the APC rumbles as it pulls away from the monitoring station and heads into the blizzard.
Solid copy, Command. What's our plan to deal with the skip?
Navcom patching through your route now. You are to engage and draw 4237-2 back towards the summit. The containment team will be ready to recontain the anomaly from there.
Red Team proceeds to ready weapons and secure their gear. Each are dressed in specialised Winter Ops MTF combat armour and field kit. 15 minutes passes before the APC stops.
Driver, establish visual contact.
A screen in the transport bay lights up. A camera feed shows the figure of SCP-4237-2 silhouetted against the white of the snowstorm around her.
Right, there it is. Command, visual confirmed. Anomaly is approximately 1.5 clicks from the summit.
Copy, Red Leader. You are free to engage.
Red Team begins to dismount the APC, forming a chevron in the snow.
Open fire on my mark. 3, 2, mark.
Red Team opens fire on the entity. Due to weather, visual confirmation of hits is not possible, though SCP-4237-2 is seen turning to face the team.
Shit, I think we just pissed her off is all. Everyone back inside. Driver, get us up that fucking mountain. Davis, get those 50s on her.
Red Team re-embarks the APC and turns to climb the mountain. SCP-4237-2 begins to give chase.
Come on, we've one pissed off skip heading right towards us. Tell me that containment team's ready.
Vocalizations of SCP-4237-2 are faintly captured on the radio equipment.
The land will be as it was when the sun hung low and before those that forged all.
Recorded log from Embedded Agent Andy Pembleton. The following logs were recovered from a weather monitoring station at the summit of Ben Nevis during the containment breach on the 15th of December 2009. Agent Andy Pembleton was working at this station as an Embedded Foundation agent.
Personal log of Andy Pembleton. My communications with Central Command have been disrupted due to the weather. I can't get a clear signal. We need urgent medical evacuation. Samuel is unconscious. I can't wake him. His body temperature is severely low. I'm no doctor, but I strongly believe he's hypothermic. Oh, fuck, it's so cold. Even with the heating lamps on full blast, the temperature is dropping fast. External sensors are failing, but in the last hour alone, they have recorded a temperature drop from -23 to -35 to -42 to -57. Snow levels are 462% above expected levels. We have a serious problem. The external temperature is currently negative 62 degrees Celsius. The fuel in the generator is starting to freeze. The module is now completely snowed in and losing power fast. 2 of the heating lamps have already failed. Oh, it's so cold. I'm gonna hold out for as long as I can.
The bodies of Agent Andy Pembleton and civilian Samuel Dockett were both recovered after the conclusion of the event. Researcher Pembleton received a posthumous commendation for his bravery and sacrifice. Site 143 log. Multiple power failures. Civilian casualties confirmed. Foundation casualties confirmed. Extent of breach effect, national. Recontainment priority, Alpha 0. To protect the secrecy of the Foundation and to prevent any insinuation of anomalous circumstances, a report from the BBC detailing the situation and highlighting certain irregularities was intercepted by embedded Foundation agents. The report was suppressed and replaced with the publicly available report. Addendum 4237-27 Alpha Interview Log.
Good morning, 4237-2. How are we feeling today?
As fair as the waters that flow across my lands.
Glad to hear it, 4237-2. Has the team kept you comfortable?
As comfortable as can be within these walls.
Good, very good. May I ask you some more questions, 4237-2?
By all means, Shaman.
What is your first memory of this facility?
I remember the walls of stone. I stood astride the untouched plains of white snow, resting in the rise and reigning in the fall. I cast mountains from the dirt like thrones, and guided the few in this land.
I see. How long ago was this?
Before your time, when your brethren still walked alongside you, young one. When the world was right.
What do you mean when you say, when the world was right?
When life flourished in its own image. When the crafters could create as they wished. When those that did not fit were cast as molds for what would be.
Very well. Could you explain further, please?
Why should I explain what is obvious? What winds have already howled in cold nights, and rivers have whispered in their dreams. The time of my kith and kin long gone, before the walls of winter's end were placed. A thing you could not know, but of which I will show.
Emergency heating elements are activated as the temperature decreases rapidly. Dr. Heller exits the chamber as 4237-2 retreats deeper into the structure. And that concludes this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it and be sure to like and subscribe if you did. Thank you one and all to all the patrons and members who keep the channel going. Please consider joining them. And thank you to Rick Trexon, General's Alert, Wings of a Meme, JT Walker, Horizons, Number of the East, Dr. Rome, Bent, Wedge the First, Pepperfish, Savage Broccoli, Fallen Angel, Lesby Friends, and Razman. Big thanks to the council members, Arctoast Kibara, Captain Core, Hunter Killer, Tree, Arctos the Commissar, Romulus, Catclone, Kilo, Bob, Savagion, and Arcturus. And huge thanks to the administrators, Viger, Kamana, Panzer, Bunderschnell, and Sonic. Thank you all for watching, I'll see you all soon, and take care.